Hello everyone, welcome to this new section where we will learn the decision control structure. So it's a very important aspect of any programming language, also including C, that you need to control basically your programming. So based on some conditions. So for an example, in your daily life you overcome this kind of situation or scenario, like some conditional things happen in your life. For example, it's very hot weather outside, so you decided not to go outside if the temperature is more than 40 degree Fahrenheit. So this is a kind of conditional things that happens in your life. So you will not go outside your home if the temperature is more than 40 degree Fahrenheit. Or let's say the weather is very cold and you'll not go outside if it is snowing. Or some conditions are like you'll not go outside for outing with your friend or maybe your family. You'll not take your family outside your home if it is raining. Okay, so this kind of conditions are there into our daily life. There are many examples of our conditional things in our life. Similarly, our programming is not an exception. There also we apply lots of condition. For an example, let's say you are developing a software or you are writing a program for a shop where the requirement is something like that if you purchase an amount of $1,000, you will get 10% discount. If you purchase more than $10,000, you will get 10% discount. So see, there is one statement coming into the picture, which is if you purchase more than $1,000, you will get 10% discount. So the condition over here to get 10% discount is you have to purchase, the amount should be greater than $1,000, right? So and what is the action if this condition satisfies? What is the action? The action is you will get 10% discount on the purchased amount. So similarly, the same thing happens into our programming using if statement. Okay, so normally the basic structure of the if statement is something like this. You write if and then you open a bracket, then you write the condition. Okay, we'll come about this condition later on, and then you close the bracket. So this is the closing of your condition, the if condition, and then you open the curly brace and you close the curly brace. So this is the beginning of your if and this is the end of your if. So this is the beginning of your if and this is the end of your if. Okay, and then whatever the statement, the instructions that you write inside the if, those are the action instructions if the condition is true. So if the condition is true, then your control, the programming control, will come inside the if block. So as you can see, this is this curly bracket and this curly bracket. This is the beginning, this is the end. The whole thing is called block, which is if block. So okay, so this part is called if block. So now, normally, we'll learn now how do you express the conditional statements in C programming. So there are relational operators. When we have discussed operators, we have discussed little bit about that, but here we'll discuss in details. So the relational operators are there to express the condition. So one of the operator is double equal to sign, which is nothing but your equal to operator. So double equal to sign represents the equal to operator. So x double equal to y, this expression means if x is equal to y, the value of x is equal to the value of y. So if this is true, okay, then only the if block will be executed. Similarly, this particular operator is not equal to operator, is just opposite of the equal to operator. So what does it mean is the value of x is not equal to the value of y. So this is the less than, so that means the value of x is less than y, this is greater than, so that means the value of x is greater than y, okay, and this one is less than equal to and this one is greater than equal to, okay. So let's assume that the value of x is 10, okay, and value of y is, let's say, 15. So when if you write something like this, if x equals to y, and then you write some statements over here, whether this condition is true or not, the answer is it's false, because here x is 10 and y is 15. So the value of x is 10 and value of y is 15. So of course 10 is not equal to 15. So that is why it will not come inside the if block. But instead of writing x is equal to y, if you would have write if x is not equals to y, then some statement inside the if block. So what will happen? This condition will be true here, because x is 10 and y is 15, and of course 10 is not equal to 15. So that is why the control statement will come into the if block. So similarly, like this condition, x is less than y, if you write, so it will also be true, because x is 10, y is 15. X is greater than y, it will be false. X is less than equal to y, this one will also be true, okay, but this one will be false. So as you know the relational operator, so now we will discuss with the if statement with a example. Thank you for watching this video.